Hello friends, and welcome to the channel! I'm Handington, and today we're going to be playing more Spongebob Flash Games! This is an official Nickelodeon questionnaire, and it's actually part of our main Spongebob games that we have to get through. The What's Your Spongebob Halloween costume? Going trick-or-treating in Bikini Bottom, you'll need a costume first. Take this quiz to find out what SpongeBob costume you should wear. What's your SpongeBob Halloween costume? There's a little spider, that's cute. These two are from the the early SpongeBob episode with SpongeBob's brain. SpongeBob being a pirate has been around for a little while. This is Mummy Patrick. I also like the little indent on Squidward's hat, but there's also a little, bite mark. I don't know where that would have come from. And of course, Sandy's is great because it's a little fish in a bowl, because she lives in the bowl. It's so cute and clever. And I like the little spiderweb background here. This is pleasant. This is a cute questionnaire. What's your favorite Halloween candy? Ooh, Swedish Fish. Green. The little coins. And those candy buttons? Hold on. Candy dots. Candy bar mega candy buttons. That's the thing that's there. Oh, mini dark chocolate nonpareils. They get the paper stuck on them. I remember getting these when we'd go to Jiffy Lube when I was little to get the car fixed up. For whatever reason, these were the candies I was allowed to get when we were over there. I actually get a package like this, and they were very rough, they were very chalky, they were not the best. They would be stuck to the paper. It's not like a wax paper, it's a paper. And this was just stuck on there, and then you'd take it off and there would always be a little bit of paper on the bottom of them, and you'd eat them. Why? Who likes these? Oops. I wrote who ikes, and then I got Mike and Ike's. Who likes candy buttons? Look at this. It's buttons that are made of candy. The sweetest buttons. Oh joy. These look so cute. Oh my gosh. You could make button-shaped chocolates. That's so cool. Imagine if I made these with different colors and I put out a plate of buttons for people to eat. I'd be like, here you go. And they'd be like, what is this? I'd pick one up and be like, oh, they're delicious. And I'd just eat one. And they'd be like, what the heck? That is so cool. Alright, those candy buttons I would love. Homemade candy buttons. Interesting. Making them by scratch? Recipe lion. I'd eat candy buttons like a recreational math musician. Oh, don't. They're chalky. Don't put your nails up against the edge. Oh, ugh. So, no. Swedish Fish are nice. I think these are probably Mike and Ike's or jelly beans, but it's just green mush. They're like the little frog tongues from James and the Giant Peach. So I'm gonna go with the chocolate coins. What are you most afraid of? Paper cuts. Ugh. Tartar sauce, missing sock, or shoes. I imagine this is probably like plankton. I don't like paper cuts. I love this paper sword, but out of these, not a fan of tartar sauce. Not a fan of paper cuts. Socks go missing on me all the time. I'm not really afraid of that. I go with paper cuts. I'm going through this, legitimately. What's your favorite scary movie? The recipe, yeah, it's definitely for plankton. Giant eraser, I love that. Just a happy little derpy eraser walking around. Doodle Bob, that'd be terrifying, though. The Pirate Ghost, a.k.a. Pirates of the Caribbean. The Tickler. Alright, having a hand pop out of nowhere just to tickle you would be kind of terrifying. Though a giant eraser, depending... This could be anything. This could be just kind of freaky. This one I think has very good horror potential. The recipe, that could be like... I mean, if it's not the Krabby Patty recipe, it could be like killing people. Sweeney Todd style. The Pirate Ghost. That's just cool. Oh, my favorite. Not which is the scariest, but which would be my favorite. Which one would I enjoy? I like erasers. I have an eraser collection. This could be interesting. I'm gonna go with this. It looks derpy anyway. Where do I keep my candy? In Davy Jones' locker. In a fishbowl. In one of the little Altoids tins. Very nice, very nice. Or a bucket. Usually I keep my candy in a bag. But I also do have a Halloween bucket. But also, if I could keep it in a tin, I would keep it in a tin. I like a tin. I'm going to go with a tin. Where would I host my Halloween party? So either in just the middle of nowhere, in the field. Very nice. But still in the middle of nowhere. Probably be at night. Ghost pirate ship would be awesome if it wasn't for the fact that it's the Flying Dutchman and who knows what he could do to other people in the ship. Who are on the ship. So I don't want to put people in danger. Chum Bucket, it's the Chum Bucket, of course not. So SpongeBob's house would probably be it. Who's my trick-or-treating squad? Evil. Look at this little guy. This is totally my... This is me. This is my trick-or-treating squad. My Halloween costume is usually artsy as opposed to scary. Pick a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I like the tiny one. What's your SpongeBob Halloween costume? Get your results. I'm Doodlebob! Hey! You're a picture-perfect example of a trick-or-treater, but instead of trick-or-treat, you'll be yelling, me hoy manoy! All Hallows Eve! Perfect! Oh my gosh, I love it! You erase the competition when it comes to visiting the most houses. Oh my gosh. Technically, that's a Halloween SpongeBob episode. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. More? Oh, the page does not exist. Oh, dead Nickelodeon quizzes. The quiz games. They're gone. Page not found, but a very happy SpongeBob and Patrick is dead. That's sad. Oh well. Let's replay it. Let's try again. I'll go with the chocolate coins again. But this time I'll choose tartar sauce. Something I like, ghost pirates. Ghost pirates are cool. I imagine if I do this, I'll probably get the Flying Dutchman. So let's do Davy Jones and the pirate ship. And this is his ghostly crew, so we're probably going to do that. Scary. Big jack-o'-lantern, probably for big scares. Alright, let's see what we get. Yep, there we go, Flying Dutchman. You are the scariest pirate in the 7 seas. Every wish will be granted to ye. You'll have enough candy to fill Davy Jones' locker. Your friends will be growing green with envy. Yarr. That's my pirate for the moment. Alright, let's try Swedish Fish. Maybe a missing sock. The tickler. I'm going with the ones that are a little bit out there. Fish, this might be Sandy. If I was going to go as like a SpongeBob character that wasn't SpongeBob, I think Doodlebob would be a great one. Because you could draw the costume. That'd be cool. Bucket, a little traditional. This one is a little bit different from the others. Evil, I'm not sure which one this one would be. Scary, maybe? And small... What would this be? Man Ray! Oh, okay, interesting. You're laser focused on scaring as many people as possible. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy can't come between you and your pranks. Just make sure your belt's not set to Wumbo. Oh, I love it. Yay! Oh, this is good. Replay. Okay. I'll go with the Mike and Ike's, the green tongue or whatever. The shoes. I wonder if we'll get plankton. Let's try for plankton on this one. The recipe... fishbowl, chum bucket, let's see, Karen, scary, and small. There we go, you're plankton. This is a great image for you. They added bats. There's a garbage bag in the background. It's just like, You steal the show every Halloween. You have the secret recipe for getting as much candy as possible. You might be small, but your appetite is huge. Oh, something that I found out. Remember, or if any of you know SpongeBob, you know the scene where Plankton switches places with like Mr. Krabs in the simulation or alternate universe or whatever, and he comes back and he's gonna eat the holographic meatloaf. I thought the joke when I was younger was that, oh, like, she's a computer, she can't make real meatloaf, so she's making, like, a holographic meatloaf, and that they're so poor that they can't really get anything else, so they can only afford a hologram instead of, like, real meat. But first off, Plankton somehow is rich, he has tons of money, probably because he can just invent lots and lots of insane things, so he can sell that for money, except he can't make the formula, which is what he wants. But it turns out there's a specific type of plant-like plankton that uses photosynthesis to make food, aka it uses light to make food. So plankton literally eats the holographic meatloaf. He actually would eat the hologram because it's light. He's physically plant-like enough where he has chloroplasts to do that, which is one of the many little subtleties of marine biology that, like, Steven Hillenburg snuck into the show. It's so cool. I love that so much. The dots... No, we're not choosing the dots. We'll go with the coins again, missing sock, the tickler. Let's go with the tin. Let's go with this setting, because it's a little bit different. Evil. Let's do artsy, and let's do big. This is a pile of random ones. Okay, that's Man Ray. The tickler. Oh, of course, Man Ray being the tickles and everything. I don't know how these relate to the three of them, though. Okay, so the paper on the dots, this would be Doodle Bob, because it's paper. Swedish Fish. Which one is Man Ray, the Flying Dutchman? Because this could be Plankton, because it's small and green. So maybe that's for Plankton. Man Ray... Of course, it makes sense. So he was trapped in the tartar sauce. This, missing the sock, was the Flying Dutchman. Shoes would be Plankton, and then this would be Doodle Bob. Okay, so the last one that we chose was Man Ray. So this would be Doodle Bob. This is Plankton. Did I do 2 Dutchmans? I want to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I go back? I can go back. Okay, so this is Doodle Bob. I know that. This is Man Ray. That's Plankton. And that's Davy Jones. Okay, so we have one of each. Let's see. Small. Oops, no, we didn't finish picking those. Okay, small. It's half and half, which is the thing. So I guess we'll go with scary. And we'll go with small. What would we do to try and get like an even result? Evil, this would be Man Ray. Dutchman. Scary art. Oh, cool! If you answer the ones earlier, it doesn't keep recording forward. Let's see. Okay, we have Dutchman. We have Man Ray. Artsy would be Doodle Bob, and then small would be Plankton. All right, so I have like for each of them. Let me see if I can mess up the results to get an even number for everything. Nope, it's still Man Ray. In terms of quality, I like the little spookiness to it. They had nice little pictures. They related to the characters well. That was fun. I understood what everything was like for it. It felt good. But it was charming. And I liked the things that they picked. It felt like I'm doing a questionnaire that would also relate to SpongeBob. And they drew up a couple of things that were nice. I like those little posters. I'm going to rate this a 7. Quality control in terms of figuring things out, especially because I could figure out like what everything basically had correlated to for some sort of thing in the show. It's very simple. The layout is very easy. Give it just another 7. Fun. That was cute. I enjoyed the charmingness of it. You know what? I'm going to change that to an 8. But that was fun. If you ever feel like if you want to dress up as a SpongeBob villain and you want to choose between those 4, wait like another year to forget which one correlates to whatever, and then you could play this quiz. I mean, it's no cookie run quiz where you have so many different results that you could end up being, but it was fun. It does its job, and it does its job well. I'm going to give it a 7 overall. You play it once, you get the atmosphere. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it just a very pleasant little questionnaire. The overall, it's sort of like, would you play it or would you not, depending on how it is. If it's like a 6 upwards, I'd probably say maybe do it. Or a 6 or 5 would kind of be on the fence. 6 or 5 would be sort of in the middle. It isn't really a game. It's a SpongeBob little questionnaire for kids. You know what? I'm going to just be generous and give it an 8. There we go. It is not on the same rating scale in terms of questionnaires. There we go. So that'll be this. That'll be the score it gets. So this was fun, but I believe it's time to run. I believe it's that time again, friends. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone. And this is Handington, signing off. Bye!
Mother will cook your favorite meals.
Oh, they're delicious!